Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another video. Today we are going to be doing the 2024 very, very, very early ladder predictions. Of course, we'll probably do one when it's actually 2024, just before March. But yeah. So this video will be recorded just this video will be recorded on Thursday, the night before the semi-final. I'm not sure when I'm going to release this. I'm probably going to release this on Saturday because I just cannot be bothered releasing it today. So, yeah. And, yeah, I just crop it down and stuff like that. It's recording on my phone, and I'll obviously make it so it's good enough to be on a monitor and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do, guys, let's get stuck into it. I'm not sure what that D section is. I think that's just because it's an extra tier. But, okay, let's start off with 14th to 18th, my bottom area of the top 8. I think 14th will be the Geelong Cats. I think they'll drop off heavily. Yeah, they had a pretty poor season. Some people think they'll just come back. But look, the squad's getting old now. You know, people had critics like that in 2022, and some idiot in the comments could be like, oh, well, they're old in 2022, stuff like that. But I don't really care. It was like, they're actually fucking cooked now, guys. Let's be real. They had some good patches in the season, but they're cooked. And they're going to finish 14th on the ladder, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, but I highly doubt that I'm wrong. Because I just do not see them making the top 8. I think it's just finally over for them. The era is over for the Cats. And yeah, it's just finally over. For fuck's sake. Of course, I've got a fucking notification, but that's okay. Hopefully I can edit that out. And I don't have to worry about editing for tonight, because I'll be editing this shit probably Friday night and releasing on Saturday. Obviously, it's not going to be the best editing. It's just going to be a freaking simple video, of course. I've got semi-final predictions recorded. I'm not sure if I'm going to even bother doing voiceover and releasing them. Yeah, because I did that without a voice. And yeah, but who gives a shit? 13th. I think I'm going to go here with... not 13th, so we're going down, aren't we? 15th, I think. I think... 15th. I think St Kilda. I mean, yeah, they're lucky to make the 8. If I'm being honest, it just didn't feel like a top 8 team there. And yeah, I know like Geelong bit St Kilda, but I reckon they'll finish below them. I think it would just be one of them seasons where it's fucking don't make the top 8. And I'll make like around the bottom 4 area. Dockers for me, people thinking they'll come back up, but no, I don't think they will. I just really don't. 16th on the ladder for me. John Longmire should not be their coach. You know, he's kind of cooked, and over the handballing plan's fucked. So yeah, just Fremantle, nah. For me, they could finish a high season. I could be looking at this right now, and they're the minor premiers, but I highly doubt that. So 17th on the ladder for me is going to be North Melbourne. I think it'll just be the same two. Fortunately, it'll be the same 2 teams last. Fighting for the wooden spoon. I think West Coast. I mean, honestly, I could see North Melbourne finishing higher than this with their good list and Alistair Clarkson. I could honestly see them finishing high as 11th on the ladder, but you know, right now I can't see past that. And the West Coast Eagles is a no-brainer. It's not like they can't really choose to really go higher than this. You can't just say, oh, well, maybe they'll play better next year. It's not really about that. They're going through one of the biggest rebuilds of the 2010s to 2020s era of football. Yeah, probably one of the biggest rebuilds I've seen. Yeah, so yeah, that's my bottom half of the 8, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. So let's run down to that. Geelong 14th, St Kilda 15th, Fremantle 16th, Kangaroo 17th, and West Coast 18th, which hopefully... Well, I actually like to see Geelong finish there, to be honest. I'm sick of them making the top 8, like I'm sure everyone else is, apart from Geelong fans. Wow, okay. Then we're going to 13th and 9th. I don't know why they put 9th, 13th. Oh, yeah, it is 9th to 13th. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so 9th. I've got just missing out on the finals is the Bombers. I think they'll be a little bit better than last season, but they'll just miss out. Alright. 10th. Who I've got 10th on the ladder? I've got the Western Bulldogs for me. Again, very similar season, I think, but I think the last 4 to 5 games would cost them the finals. Alright, so 11th. And let's also just talk about Western Bulldogs, how good of his team they are. Bontempelli's probably going to win the Brownlow medals. All this good talent like Tim English and Liberatore and all those players, and Hugo Hagen, he's a gun. But I just think they'll finish 10th this season. I don't know why, but I just get an inkling they won't make the top 8 again. I think they'll stay around that sort of just making 8 to 10th, 9th and 8th position for the next couple of years, but I reckon soon they'll maybe even early as 2025 be in the top 4, and maybe even 2024, who really knows. Well, it's nowhere near the season. We're in the semi-finals. But anyway, so yeah, that's my 10th spot for me. But 11th spot for me, I think, will be the Gold Coast Suns. I think they'll go up a little bit on the ladder with David Howard being their coach, stuff like that. I don't think they're ready for finals just yet. They're going to get used to the new coach, stuff like that. And yeah, so yeah, they've got a really good list. They've got a list that's just ready. Just ready, It's not... It's the perfect list. It just needs a new voice. Okay, guys, so we're going to go 12th. I think Sydney. People think that Sydney might go up and have a really good, strong season, better than what they did this year, which I can honestly see happening, but I think they'll finish 13th on the ladder, 12th on the ladder, sorry. So we've got Essendon 9th, Bulldogs 10th, Suns 11th, and Sydney 12th. 13th, I'm going to go with the Richmond Tigers again, finishing 13th for me. It's just... Yes, I can see them making a strong season. Not the top 5, I can't see that happening, which they probably could, but it's sort of kind of like a rebuild-ish type team. They'll have a strong, fairly strong season where patches of the season look like they could make finals, but again, they'll fade off the last 5 to 6, 7 games. Will cost Richmond, unfortunately, which I would not like to see, but hopefully they can push. But the highest I can see them finishing this year is a strong 6th position, but, I don't think that will happen. So there's my 9th to 13th. Now we're going to go fucking 5th to 8th. So who I think is finishing 5th on the ladder, just missing out on the top 4, I think the Brisbane Lions. Now, I think whether they not win the premiership or not, that's not going to change the factor for me. I still reckon they'll finish 5th, and 5th is fairly strong. I think they'll just drop down a little bit, but yeah, I think 5th for me, the Brisbane Lions. Wow, I think this is crazy. 6th for me, I've got, I think, man. Oh, this is fucking nuts. 6. I think we'll go to the Adelaide Crows. I think they'll have a strong season for me. 7th, I think we're going to go... 7th. I think we'll go Melbourne. I think they'll just drop out of the top 4 and have a decent season, do decent, maybe even win a final. I reckon they'll win a final, elimination final, and maybe even go to a prelim through there, but you never know. I think they will finish. Oh, fuck off, stupid notifications. I think they will finish fairly strong. Not the most convincing season compared to their seasons they've had from 2021 onwards, but, they'll drop off a little bit, but they'll still be good enough to make the top 8. Alright. 8th. Fuck, why is Hawthorn here for? I've got to put Hawthorn in, but you know what? Honestly, I can see Hawthorn having a good season, really going up. But to be honest with you, I might have to swap around that Essendon. You know, I think I can actually see Essendon just making the finals. Sorry, Hawthorn supporters are going to be excited there, but I didn't know Hawthorn was there, I have seen. Oh fucking oath! Let me just move the Western Bulldogs real quick and the Hawks. Sorry for the wait. Okay, I can honestly, see Essendon make it. I said that they could. I think they just got more of a chance of making it than Hawthorn. I didn't know that Hawthorn. I left them there, but they could. Who knows? You never know. It's football. Anything. Guys, the video cut out for a second. Guys probably didn't even notice because it's such a short cut. But well, so as I was saying, I forgot to put Hawthorn in a position, and I reckon well maybe it was because other teams are shitter. Maybe I think the other teams are shitter. I don't know. I have no idea, man. Hawthorn I think Essendon's just better. But then Hawthorn could beat Collingwood, and Essendon got smashed by over 100 points against the Giants, So maybe they could, but that would just be a fairy tale story from 16th the next year, 8th. I don't see that happening. I can't really see 9th either, but it's just how it is. I mean, these videos aren't to be taken seriously anyway. We're nowhere near the final. Nowhere near 2024 season. It's not even 2024 right now. Right, so I've got first on the ladder is Collingwood. I reckon they'll do it twice. Collingwood, I reckon they're good enough to do 2 minor premierships in a row for me. Second on the ladder, I have the Carlton Football Club. I think they'll finish off strong. GWS, I think they'll finish third on the ladder. I think that Port Adelaide will have a strong season. I think they will go out in straight sets this season, but I think that, all the critics, they'll prove them wrong. And stuff like that. Yes, they'll finish 4th on the ladder, and I think finish lower than last year. But it still would be a great top 4. I think that they won't. I think like other people saying that they'll drop out, but I don't honestly. They got such a good squad. Butters could be smoky for the Brownlow and stuff like that. All this great talent, and even who's that blonde-headed kid from the Sandful? He came from the Port Adelaide Magpies. He's a great player as well. Coming out below, if you know who he is, he's a great player. I haven't watched too many Port Adelaide games today, but this year. But I just don't see him dropping off just like that. Don't see that happening. I think they'll make the top 4 again, and yeah. So the team I've got dropping out of the top 4 is Brisbane Lions. The teams I've got Brisbane Lions, Melbourne I've got dropping out of the top 4. Making the top 4 I've got from outside of the top 4 is Carlton and GWS to replace Brisbane Lions and Melbourne in the top 4. Because Brisbane Lions and Melbourne still make the top 8. Essendon weren't supposed to make the top 8 in my predictions because I accidentally left out Hawthorn. They should really be in that area, like 13th, not 10th, 14th, I don't know. But really, I can't see it happening, them going as high as 9th. Hawthorn, the lowest I see Hawthorn finishing is 14th. The highest I can see is 9th as of right now. So yeah, see you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably get it up by Saturday, maybe even Sunday, who knows. Whenever I feel like posting it. See you later.